What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I am here to do the paycheck to paycheck budget for the first week of our March budget. And I'm going to be using a sheet out of the new Income Allocation Budget Workbook. I promise you guys, I'm going to try to get a full walkthrough to you all next week. I'm rounding out my last 3 shifts in my travel assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and try to print it for y'all and get that video out. So I'm going to be using this worksheet, which is the Paycheck Budget Worksheet. Typically, you guys see me do it on a notes page, but I'm going to be doing it on this. And then I'm going to take the budget pre-plan that we just did a couple of videos ago, and I'm going to utilize that. And I have a blank sheet of paper because on my weekly allocations sheet, I do include a couple of, I've separated at this point my personal and business income, but some of my sources of my business income is confidential information, not because I don't want to share it with you guys, but because I literally can't. And so in that worksheet, I have written out where the income is coming from, each dollar, basically down to the cents. So that's why I don't have it shown. So sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like this is my weekly allocation sheet. And what was the threshold? The threshold this month was $566.99. So my income, now if you've never seen my income allocation method, I will link up in the eye in the sky the very detailed video that I created for that. So my income for this week was $1,748.21. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I allocated the income before I actually get into this paycheck budget so that you can understand why I sent whatever I sent to savings. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to subtract the fixed expenses, or our threshold, which, as you can see, my first check went ahead and covered that, which means it's time to go ahead and start allocating towards savings. So what I'm going to do, and let me turn my brightness up, I'm going to take the $1,748.21, I'm going to subtract the $566.99. So that gives us $1,181.22. And this month I have a 70 checking, 30% savings allocation. So I'm just going to times it by 70% or 0.7. So the 70 is going to mean we're going to keep $826.85 in our checking. And that means the 30% allocation is going to be $354.37, right? But when we actually write it into our allocations sheet, and let me just get the one I did. All right, this is an old one. So this is where I'm doing this at, in these boxes here. I'm not going to put the third box because I'm not in debt. So we don't write the $826.85 in this box. We write the $826.85, which was our allocation, plus the $566.99, because we had to put that in our checking for bills first, or keep that in our checking for bills first. So I'm going to add that up. And that means that we're, out of this total $1,748.21, we're keeping $1,393.84 in our checking, and then the $354.37 stays in or goes to our savings. And so just to make sure that you did the allocations correctly, if you just take your income and you subtract one of them, you'll get the other. Now, if you have debt, just subtract the debt, subtract the savings, and that should give you what you have left for your checking. So at this point, we can go ahead and start filling this out. I'm just gonna put some papers under here. Okay, so our expense dates are from March 1st through March 7th. The income again was $1748.21. So let's start with our fixed expenses. The only fixed expense I have this particular week is rent. And that's going to be due on the 7th, and the amount is $250. And that's it. So for total, we got $250, and remaining, I'm gonna zoom y'all out just a tad. So from remaining, we have, take our income, subtract the $250. So remaining is $1,498.21. Now for variable expenses, we have our budget, which is gas, groceries, personal household. There's no due date, and the amount is $193.75. Then we have Starbucks, which there's no due date, but my last day of work is 3/6. So if I do run out of money in my app, which I'm pulling my app up now, I have $12. So yeah, I am gonna run out of money because my latte is $4.95. So I'm really only gonna end up spending $2.85 of this $5, and that's cool. I'm still gonna put $5. Why? Because that's what I budgeted. So then we have travel. And there's not a due date technically, but my travel starts on 3/7. And that's going to be $50. And then supplements, no due date, and $100. So let's go ahead and total this up. And that is going to give me $348.75. So remaining, we still have $1,149.46. And that's it. So now let's go to the savings. So remember we did $354.37. So the first place that I sent money to was my tax savings. When I do my savings each month, I fill one sinking fund amount before I go to the next, and that's just my personal preference. And the amount was the whole $350 that we do each month. And then next was the car sinking fund. And of course, there's only $4.37 left in there. So our total, $354.37. And let's go ahead and subtract that. That gives us $795.09. And now let's go ahead and do our projected and actual down here. So our beginning balance is the beginning of the month, and so I reset myself to $4,000. The income was $1,748.21, which gives us $5,748.21. Our fixed was $250. Variable $348.75. Savings $354.37. So let's go ahead and subtract. and that gives us a projected ending balance of $4,795.09. And the reason why we know that's correct is because if we take our beginning balance of $4,000 plus or minus, if your remaining is negative, you would subtract, but we're positive. So if we add this, that gives us this. So I'm going to show you guys, because I did do this already in my actual budget planner in the notes pages. So it looks a little bit different. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like not having to draw lines and stuff. But I also don't like a lot of white space, but it like heightens my anxiety. So that's why I like doing it this way. But the reason why there's so much white space, like even if you look in my budget pre-plan, is because I can't just think about myself. I have to think about the people who are going to purchase this, who might have way more bills than me, because I am a minimalist essentially. So there are some people who I watch on YouTube, especially people who are married, who have so many expenses, and like, let's say the wife gets paid on the first and third Friday and the husband gets paid on the second and fourth. Well, they have income coming in every week to be able to use each of the 4 or 5 paychecks, and some of them have like 10 like, y'all, there are some people I watch who have like a bill due every day, you know. So it's more realistic. Now, if you're a single person, you don't have children, kind of like me, you might not take up as much space. So that is the difference, but it's all essentially the same. You guys can see I came up with the same thing. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested in the budget workbook, you can check it out at my shop, KeAmberVaughn.com/shop. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.